So I am in Interlaken, Switzerland, which is about, I guess, about an hour or so away from Bern, Switzerland, which is the capital, and the small kind of like small towns just right sort of at the bottom where all the mountains and everything are. Staying in a really, really cool property. I don't know what the name is. Maybe I'll post it there below. The wife booked it. Super, super cool. There's actually a video about the particular property that we're staying in that you must go watch. It's definitely one of the better properties I've stayed in as far as a family orientated project. But something is interesting to me in that I came across the perfect solution for something I've been thinking about as far as a short-term rental option and how to increase revenue. If you know me, I'm always looking for ways to add additional revenue off the one particular client, the one particular lead. For our short-term rentals on a cabin, for the lake house, we have jet skis and boats and things like that. Check out this break room. I think it opens up some great opportunities, or introduce us to some ideas that could be great opportunities. So coming into this little kind of cafeteria area, very cool. This is what I thought about doing initially in our short-term rental, was basically just having all of the drinks and all of this stuff kind of provided. The downside is, due to the price point of some Airbnbs, some people will expect that you provide some of the stuff, and then of course there's inventory of having to go in and actually count what was taken out, what was left in or used or whatever. They did a pretty good job, but let's just go in here. Pretty cool. They have some mixed drinks. Aperol Spritz is actually a very popular drink here in Europe, and of course some beers and things like that, and a typical pricing list. The way they solve that here as far as a hotel is concerned, is you can come right over here to the iPad, and you can click on it, and you can actually just tab out to whatever your hotel room is. So it's kind of an honor system. Beyond that, here's what I thought was really, really cool and something that really caught my eye, and that is this little wine spot. And this is kind of what I believe could be a very, very big thing actually for our short-term rentals. Imagine going into a cabin up in the woods or a lake house or something like that, and you just don't necessarily want to bring something, or you didn't bring something. We host a lot of weddings at our cabin, a lot of just people get away for the weekends at our lake properties. This, I can tell you, would probably work all day long. This is just kind of a standard little wine dispenser you'd see in any kind of wine tasting room, like in a restaurant or something like that. In most cases, you'll see actually here you can swipe a card, and then it'll actually dispense 2 ounces, 4 ounces, 5 ounces. Here again, they're going based on the honor system. You go grab a glass up here, you put the glass under here, and then you go tab out at the machine that's over there. But imagine if you had one of these options, and you had maybe 2 whites or something and 2 reds, or a white, a rosé, and 2 reds options in your short-term rental. These bottles are not going to go bad the way that they're actually positioned in here. They're kept at the exact perfect temperature, but someone can actually go in there, grab themselves a glass of wine, or imagine if you put something else in here, a great bourbon, vodka, something like that, and know they have machines that use those types of things. And you could charge just even a decent amount. Say you grabbed a bottle for 20 bucks, you could charge 40 bucks for them, double it, not triple it, just add a little extra premium. I think is a big wow factor for anyone using your short-term rental. I think you'll get a lot of comments, you get a lot of photos. I think you'll get a lot of people that will use it just because they want to use the machine. And of course, it would increase revenue. This is something we're going to be considering putting in our higher end short-term rentals. I would not recommend this for anything that was just kind of like mid-grade or lower end, but a high end, absolutely.